Hello guys, welcome back. Are you ready to get petty? Because I am. Welcome back to the whatever update. Is it second? Is it third? Update for my petty project pan for 2022. This is a project that I started back in 2021 where I wanted to pan the products that I have in my collection that I dislike or won't declutter for the pettiest of petty reasons. And these are my current products. And yeah, I've actually made a lot of progress. A lot of these look a lot different, so let's jump into the update. If you missed the intro video, I think I have a playlist for this year's project already. I'll throw that up in the cards because I do in the first video explain the whole project and explain why I picked each individual product, whereas these kind of update videos are just more about the progress I've made since the last update. So make sure you check out those first videos, otherwise you'll be a little confused. Also, I already filmed this video. I filmed this update a couple days ago, and I just totally forgot apparently how to YouTube during my YouTube break, and I had to redo my lighting setup because I was completely washed out, and B, my mic just didn't work. And by didn't work, I think I forgot to turn it on. Oops. Anyway, so second time's the charm. Second time's the charm. Okay, let's start with Charlotte Tilbury, shall we? The mini Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I think I've used this once or twice since the last update. I'll throw the picture up right here of like the notebook paper with this, but there's like no difference. I mean, it's a pretty color, but it's a little too like warm for like kind of everyday like nude looks. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm just not. It is a little drying. It's a really pretty color, but it's a little drying, and it's kind of a statement color, which is a bit difficult to work around when I've got like my Pan That palette and everything. Okay. My main way of going to use this, I'm pretty sure I'm just going to wait until I finish the other Charlotte Tilbury product and use this as an under-eye corrector, because I cannot think of any other way to use this. I tried using it as a cream blush, but because it's so matte, it doesn't blend out nicely enough, and it looks kind of meh, which would make it maybe also not great for under-eye corrector, but I could see it maybe working as an under-eye corrector. I don't know. So if you have any other suggestions for how to use this up, because otherwise, I don't know. I don't know how else I could petty use this up, because I'm just not. Maybe I should mix it. Should I Franken this? Should I Franken this with another lipstick and just make like a cream blush? Maybe. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Let me know what you think I should do down below. Next, speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, so we have the actual under eye corrector here, and I have Pan. There is Pan. I know it's a little hard to see. It looks kind of like a nipple, but if you look in the middle, that entire center area is Pan. So I've hit Pan in this. I've been using this every day, and I don't know, I feel like I could get another couple weeks out of this and it'll be fully used up. I gotta say, a little bit goes a long way with this, and this isn't a bad under eye corrector. It's actually pretty decent. Probably one of the better Charlotte Tilbury products I've tried, but at that price point, no. At this price point, I mean, there's just better under-eye corrector options out there, and I've tried them and I've liked them. This is just, you're basically paying for the name and for the pretty packaging, right? That's it. So that being said, this is your reminder that I have not tried a single Charlotte Tilbury product that I've liked enough for the price point. So, for me and for you, stop it. I mean, for me, Charlotte Tilbury, I was curious and I wanted to try it out, and now that I've tried it out, I'm just like, oh, it's not that great. And I've tried the Film Star Bronze and Glow, that duo that was in my last petty project pan. I've tried the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which is pretty, but again, not great for the price point. I've tried this. I've tried the lipsticks. I've tried the eyeshadows. The only thing I have not tried is one of her big eyeshadow palettes. And part of me, the stupid part of me, is like, but what if the formula is different from the quads and those big palettes? So part of me is curious about one of the big Charlotte Tilbury palettes, because everyone used to rave about them, right? But I've just never been able to pull the trigger, and I don't think I will. So, stop. I need to stop. Next, let's talk about a product that I actually just repressed. So, this is my Burberry Dark Earthy Blush. I will throw a picture up of how it looked before I repressed it, and this is how it looks now. So I repressed it, and I've been using it every day, and I've worn out a lot of it. There's only like that much left, and I really think I could finish this up in the next like couple of weeks if I keep using it every day as my contour. So I'm wearing this as my contour today. I've been wearing it as my contour just about every day. I gotta say, I really like this. I was debating whether or not I wanted to buy a full size of this, but like I've got so many contours in my collection, I don't need another one. And I mean, I'm trying to get better at just enjoying a product and using it up and like being okay with not having it instead of immediately thinking, oh, I like this, I must buy more. Like I don't need to. Like I've got other products. Maybe I won't like those as much as I like this one, but at least I can get some use out of them. And if I don't like them, why do I have them in my collection? I need to move them out, right? Yes, yeah. There we go. So this is messy. I just realized how messy the mirror was. Excuse me. So yeah, great progress on this. Out of all of the products in here, I think this is the one I'm going to use up first. Use up first. All right, next, let's talk about the other product that I repressed. Let me pull out the other product that's not in this project from this pan. I have the Dior Highlighter. So I repressed this because I hated the packaging. The packaging was broken, and also it had a waffle pan. And I'm actually, right now, I'm going to include a clip from the shitty video that I filmed before that had no audio, that had really bad audio. But I really described the way that I repressed it and how the texture was, because this was so weird. I've never repressed something with a waffle packaging before, so let past well-meaning Monica tell you about it. So other than that, I did repress the Dior Highlight, and I repressed it because I hated the waffle packaging it came in. First of all, the packaging was broken, so I didn't like using it. Second, I hated the waffle, and this was on the bottom of the waffle packaging, and I kept this because this was the strangest texture of a highlighter that I've ever experienced. The actual highlighter that I repressed into this pan, it felt like this like plastic texture. It felt like this. It was the strangest thing. And I think it's because it was imprinted in the waffle, and it got this weird texture. I hated it. So I had to like literally like grind it up in order to repress it. But I was able to repress it into this empty pan that I had. I believe this was probably a powder from the balm originally. But I repressed it in here, and I hit pan in the repressed powder already, because I do use this every day as my highlighter. I'm wearing it today as my highlighter. It is a very pretty highlighter, and I have to say I enjoy using this so much more just in the pan. This is just such a better way of using the highlighter. I'm glad I don't have this gross waffling left, and it's also a pain in the ass trying to use up product in between all the waffles. I'd rather just take it, repress it, use it here. All right, so as you saw there, I repressed it, I used it, and I hit pan, and since then, I've expanded the pan. It is actually, it repressed a little thin. The actual pan I showed you in that video clip, it's not too thick, but I was surprised that I hit pan and expanded it this quickly. But I have been using this every day, and I'm using it every day on both of my cheeks. I love a little highlight on the tip of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. So that's how I've been using it. I actually really like it. Now that it's in this kind of packaging, I really enjoy using it every day, and it's really, really pretty. But don't buy, personally, I don't know how you can tell beforehand whether or not something's in a waffle packaging, but Dior highlighters, shame on you for having such bad packaging and being so pretty. How dare you? How dare you make me have this cognitive dissonance? Dior. Anyway, I really like it, but I think given probably a few more months, I mean, it's a lot of product in here, but I'm gonna enjoy it. Pettily. I will pettily enjoy it. Last but not least, we had a revelation about this product over the last couple of months. This is the Lancome I Crayon, and you know, praise be to whoever it was that left a comment on my last update video where they were like, why aren't you using it as an eyebrow pencil? And I'm like, why am I not using it as an eyebrow pencil? That's amazing. I love pure black brows. And so I started using it as an eyebrow pencil. And I love how my brows look with it. It looks great. And B, I've been able to actually use this up like significantly faster than anything else. I'll throw the picture up of it compared to the last update, and there is a measurable difference. It is a huge difference because I'm actually using it. You know, I'm actually using it to the point where it dulls down like this, and then I need to resharpen it, which I hadn't been able to do just using it as an eyeliner. So I'm wearing it today in my brows. I'm surprised at how much I like it. I've been using my cream eyeshadow. I forgot the word for a minute there. I use a cream eyeshadow to carve out the bottom of the brow and then kind of draw the little wispies towards the front. And then I use this to really fill it in and kind of carve out the top. And it turns out really pretty, and it's like so much faster than I was doing my brows before. So it's faster, it looks great, I'm using this up. I am just happy all around. So thank you whoever left that comment, because literally it was a revelation and I couldn't be happier. Only downside is that there was a black shade in my Pan That palette that I was using more often just for my brows, and I'm using that less now that I'm using this. So I might have to switch on and off and like use the Pan That palette and then use this, because otherwise I won't use my Pan That palette up as fast as I kind of would like to. But that being said, I think if I keep using this as steadily as I was, I could probably finish this in like, what, like 2 or 3 months, I think. So we'll see. I'll do a mixture of both and see how far I can get. So that is everything for this very petty project update. Thank you guys for watching. Again, let me know down below what the heck I should do with this lipstick, because I'm just not enjoying it. Even pettily, I'm not enjoying it. So thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.